Hey guys, today we're gonna go and we're gonna do a little unboxing slash review of some of these helmets that I got. A lot of people have been asking about both of these. I got these a while back, so I kept the boxes intact and everything so everybody can see what they look like. We have the Legacy Green Ranger Tommy helmet, and we also have the Hasbro White Ranger helmet. So first we'll start out by opening these up. So each helmet comes with a nice casing like this wrapped around it, and also for some reason they have that little stand dangling out the bottom, so you got to be careful for that, like when you're pulling it out. Then basically you just separate the two around the helmet, and it'll have some nice wrapping on there that helps keep it from scratching. For you. Alright, so this is the Green Ranger Legacy helmet. Now we'll open up the Hasbro White Ranger. This one's a little bit different. They do have an extra little, they kind of have some different side mounts. Like the boxes are too, you can obviously see the size of the boxes are quite a bit different too. So that's basically, I don't know if you can kind of tell how that looks in there. They just have some little sides that you gotta pop out. That released the helmet. They didn't have that really tucked in there very well, but that's the bottom case if you want to display it. So we'll grab the helmet, pop that out of there. This also comes in like a bag that's wrapped, so it helps it not get scratched. And I haven't opened this part here yet, actually, for the little display stand itself. So it's got a little display stand, kind of like the white or the Green Ranger helmet. Nice little Power Ranger graphic on it. This one looks a little different. So, it looks like you put the two together, pop it on like that, and then that piece. Okay, so you put the two pieces together, and this piece actually goes on top. There should be a little slot that you stick it in. So it actually goes like that. So we'll show you what it looks like with the stand on there. We'll take this out. This actually has some foam in it also, to help keep it from scratching and everything. So let's see if this one fits. Yeah, it fits just like that. So it sits a little bit lower than the Green Ranger one. You can see the size difference too of these. They're pretty big difference as far as the helmets go. I know a lot of people had complaints about the White Ranger helmet being so small. Some people said it didn't fit their head very well. I have put both of these on actually with my kids. I went as the Green Ranger, my son went as the Red Ranger, and we went for Halloween. So I actually used this one all Halloween, and it worked real well. The hardest part about them is obviously lining up the little, once we pull the clasps off here, I'll kind of show you. See, it pops on. Back pops out like this, and you have these little teeth here on the edges. You can kind of see So you got to match up the little teeth on the edge, pop it in there, and then you hit the clasps. So a lot of people that have problems with it, they'll have like one of the little teeth kind of pop out, and it'll be like on the outside. It's kind of hard to tell. I didn't have too much problems. I did have it like once or twice, and my wife or a friend or something, anybody will help you out. It's not too bad. So anyway, and on the inside, to fit your head, you have the little like head strap. If you've ever seen like a hard hat, like construction hat, it's got something like that built in. So basically it'll fit around your head, and on the back you can adjust whether it fits. This one I didn't have any trouble fitting. It does move around in there, and it is a little bit, it is easier a little bit to like adjust. So I'll try putting this one on and show you what it looks like. So if you have trouble with it, like I said, try to do the top of the helmet first, get that clasped in, and then usually if you get one side of the helmet in, then you can just work with this lever, pop the other one in. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. And the White Ranger one, a lot of people were saying that they had trouble with this one, that it wasn't fitting their head right. It actually has a strap on the top that goes over the top of your head. See, just like this one, it'll have one that goes around, and then it'll have one that goes on top, so you can change the depth of your head if you want. So when I first tried it, my chin would stick out. After I adjusted the helmet to have it fit a little bit higher up in there, it seemed to work just fine. So this is what this one looks like. And this one actually is a little bit easier to move back and forth. So we'll try this one. If you have, much of a longer face, you might have problems with the chin sticking out. I know they will come to about like right here on mine, so just below the chin a little bit. But overall, I still like both the helmets. They both are pretty cool, even as collector's pieces and stuff like that. Like my kids like them, and they're nice display pieces. But for this review, we were just gonna go over the different sizes of them, kind of give you guys an idea what they look like, how they're put together, differences between the two, in case you guys are trying to buy some of these. I got lucky enough, and the Toys R Us was closing down. I was able to buy the Green Ranger one That one was on sale. They marked it like way down, so I got it for real cheap. This one I got online. I think it was like Amazon. They had like 2 left, and it was another sale that they did, so I ended up snagging this one for a decent price also. So yeah, I mean, as far as both of them go, I like both of them. Can you use them for cosplays and stuff? Definitely. I've seen a few people actually at some Comic Cons with this Green Ranger one, and they have enough little vents, like, you know, under the eye. You'll have little hidden vents here and there that actually help so it doesn't fog up in the lens and stuff like that. The White Ranger one, that one has a couple. This one's not as I guess breathable. They do have the visor tilted back a little bit, so if you look underneath underneath there, it's all kind of open to try to help air it out a little bit better. But it doesn't look like it has any of the top ones like the Green Ranger one would have. So the Green Ranger one has little slits under the eyes on both sides. I believe, yeah, there's some where the visors go in. There's a couple there that have little vents to keep it from, try to keep it from fogging up on you and everything. So anyway, these are the 2 helmets. This is the Hasbro White Ranger helmet, and this is the Legacy Green Ranger helmet. So if you guys like this video, if it helped you out, or if you want to check anything else out like this, drop a like, make sure you subscribe. My wife also started doing some YouTube channels. Hers is Countessa on there. I'll put a link in here so you guys can check it out. She's been posting some content on there. She does a lot of different things with art and hair and all kinds of things, so be sure to check that out. Hopefully you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. Alright, so we get a close-up of what everything looks like.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now.